Here at Daytona 500 Media Day with driver number 23, Bubba Wallace. Should I say to you? McDonald Street?
Yeah.
Kanye West dropping the promptu. You going to be besties with Ye now?
Hey, you never know. Never know. McDonald's bringing us all in. That was a cool deal.
Yeah.
When they brought the idea of doing a Super Bowl commercial, I was like, heck yeah. So we flew out to
LA
for a few hours and was able to film that. So it was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. I saw all the tweets. I had my alerts on for the YouTube drop video, so big fan here, Bubba. Big fan. Well, I know you have a love affair with Daytona, and especially the Daytona 500, but how excited are you to get going this season?
Yeah, looking at our past success at plate races, Daytona specifically, it gets you amped up, gets you ready to roll. Now you got to kind of control the reins a little bit because of our limited inventory across the field with these next-gen cars, but I think we've had a smooth speed weeks for the last few years, and so
knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood for sure. But for me, we have these meetings, and it's like, hey, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do this, and it's like, time out. Let's just survive. And I'm not going to change anything that I've done in the past. And what's crazy, you ask me, what have I done? I don't know. We just seem to make it work.
You mentioned that the survive word. It is survive an advanced game when it comes here, but it's also working with the manufacturers. The Toyota camp is growing, though. You have power.
We got 6 now. We got 6. We're growing.
That's awesome. How do those conversations come about? Because I hear that Denny kind of leads the charge a little bit when it comes to these super speedways, but just making sure that you guys are teamed up and working together. What's that picture look like?
Yeah, every conversation starts off with Denny's 3-time Daytona 500 champion, and then we start our. It's like, damn, okay. No, Denny's obviously one of the best. I put him, Logano, and Brad, kind of on that same category, and so he really has a fit for what to expect out on the track and what the cars need. Now we're all kind of on the same playing field with this new car. So just trying to make sure that all 6 Toyotas are working together and pushing the same envelope is important for us since we are the minority. And so it'll be fun having Kurt, joining us at the table now. He's been really a lot of fun to be around and to understand what he's like as a competitor. But yeah, I think we could just go out and work together as much as we can, make sure a Toyota wins the race. Hopefully it's the number 23 car.
Yeah, hopefully. I know MJ would be pretty excited about that.
No doubt.
But you talk about having a teammate with Kurt Busch now, but expectations now with this being a 2-car organization, you're the veteran when it comes to 2311. You're the old guy there. Yeah. But second year, sophomore season, what are the expectations for you?
Yeah, I'm having to tell Kurt, hey, man, we don't do things like that here.
Let me tell you what it's like.
No, it's actually been really good, having Kurt come on board, but all the personnel that we've hired to make the 45 deal, bring it up and just make our whole organization better. Our deal is, it's one team, we're winning together. And that's important for us because there's a lot of teams that become a 2-car operation inside, under the same roof.
Right.
And it feels like things kind of go different paths, but seeing how on the speed charts we were basically the same speed, which is good. I think we have a lot of speed in our Toyota Camry as a 23 team, but also in the 45. And so hats off to everybody back at the shop. They were working till late Sunday night to get our cars down here and ready and to see how much speed we have and see how competitive it is. It's just a tip of the cap to everybody back home.
Well, super speedways, not just Daytona, are also one of your favorites too. You have the win at Talladega, one of my favorite moments of the 2021 season. But how much did that change your career and your life to get that win and know that you can do it in the Cup Series?
Yeah, I think you always kind of have that, I know I can do it, but to finally pull it off is different. And I still go back and watch that win, that race.
You should.
It's super cool. It brings back the good vibes and the good memories, but it brings a lot of confidence into this season as a whole, not just Daytona, not just our plate races, but as a whole, because when you can walk up and down pit road, walk through the garage as a winner, it's a little bit different vibe that you have, and you get a little bit more respect, and that's big because you want to be able to race with your peers and your idols, to the fullest extent with the utmost respect. So it's a lot of giveth and taketh in this sport, but it's fun. It's been a cool journey, and it's continuing to trend upwards.
I know MJ, at one of the first interviews when all 3 of you, Denny, MJ, and yourself, sat down and talked about 2311, he said, for him to keep getting that paycheck, he's going to have to keep winning. So the paycheck was signed last week, right?
Yeah, for sure. It was. We're still here. Lights are still on. So I think the paychecks are being signed.
Okay, good. Off season, what'd you get into?
I laid low. I had shoulder surgery, so I was cooped up.
He's healed.
I'm healed. I'm ready to go. We're solid. I was actually surprised. You never know when you go underneath the knife and you know what to expect and labor and surgery. Yeah. And then to climb back in a car 2.5 months later is like, all right, here we go. It's cool.
We will have these next gen cars. The first points paying race for this next gen. What did you take away from the car? A lot of testing in the off season. We had the Clash, which gave us a little bit of a taste. But super speedways, what's it going to take?
I don't know.
Hey, we don't know.
No one knows. And for me, that creates a lot of excitement. We know it's going to be a little bit, knock on wood, a little bit more tame this year just because of the circumstances that we're all in, I feel like. So there could be, some new opportunity. I went in, I didn't really digest the practice speeds too much, but I was like, the night before, so Monday night, I was like, man, we could have a new front row, with all the cars being the same. And then we've seen, I think, how fast the 48 car was. I think Hendrick will still be on the front row. So, hey, we were 4th last year in Daytona 500 qualifying. So if we can do that again, I'll be happy with that.
We know the 23 likes coming to these super speedways. He has one already at Talladega, but hoping to make it probably, the biggest one yet for the Daytona 500?
No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. Going after that trophy, Bubba Wallace in the number 23.